Well, hi everyone. This is a review of the new SVS SB13-Ultra, courtesy of Audioholics and SVS, who were kind enough to send out samples to three of us to give you a review. Today I'll be looking at it, and I will also be comparing it against my PC 13 Ultra. I actually think that these two are the closest competitors in the SVS line. They have similar weights. They actually have a similar price. The PC 13 is $16.99. The SB13 is going to be $15.99. There's a pre-order discount for $14.99 when it first comes out. Like I said, they have about the same weight. They have about the same footprint. And as you can see, the SB13 is significantly shorter. So my review is going to focus on the performance of it and how it compares to what I'm used to with the larger cylinder. And here's a view of my listening room. You can see that the sub is in the corner in a recessed area. There's vaulted ceilings. It's open on both sides. Off to the left-hand side here, it gets pretty open going into a hallway and then into the kitchen. The back wall is not too far away from where I sit, and then it's closed off on this side with a sliding glass door. Now to walk around the two so you can see a comparison of the size between the new sub and the PC13. You can tell from the side that the SB13 isn't that much deeper than the cylinder, especially if you take the grill off, which is how I've been using it all week because I have it in a corner and a speaker in front of it. And to be honest, I like it better without the grill on. I think the cone looks really good. In the back, the amps. This is the newer one from SVS. It has the digital control. My older PC13 has the older analog amp that they had. One thing I want to point out on the side is that even though the depth is about the same between the two, the cylinder has this cutout in it, which is actually pretty handy if you're like me and you're putting this back into a corner. You see here, when you shove this up against a wall, you have to try to get the cables out from here, whereas this cutout gives you a bit more room to get it closer to your walls. But just to walk around, and you'll see that outside of the grill, the new sub will actually hide behind the cylinder. They are that close in size to each other. Well, sorry, footprint-wise, but you can tell it is significantly shorter. And a front view of the cone here, and also I wanted to show off the texture. This is the black oak that they sell. This isn't the piano gloss, clearly. I really wish I would have done this in the daylight so you could get a better view of this. I wish it came across better in the video. This is a really nice, in my opinion, high quality finish on this. And an overview of the amplifier, looking at the digital menu and also the connections. There are balanced and unbalanced inputs and outputs. There is a selection for the input level sensitivity, either high or normal, and then there's a power mode selector for either automatically turn on with a signal or always on. A lot of the selections are made through the digital menu here. If you press and hold the button, it will turn it on. Hopefully you can read that. So it has a welcome screen, and then it will go through the different selections. So you can choose your low pass filter, high pass filter, phase, high pass delay, room gain compensation, and if you click here in the menu, it will bring you into the different selections. So this one is disabled, but you can cycle through various frequencies and slopes. Click again, get out of that. It also has a parametric equalizer. It has two of these that you can select, which I think is very nice. So you can set two different frequencies to try to either decrease or you can increase to a certain degree on those. And then the volume setting here. Well, hi everyone. This is my review of the SB13-Ultra and comparing it against my PC13-Ultra. The volume setting here that you can cycle through. And it goes from 0 all the way down to, well, lower than I thought.